What's up, Cleveland? I am headed to our warehouse where we keep all our gear. We are not on tour. Well, majority of it, not all of it. A place called Bestronics, Tinley Park, Illinois. Great place. They have done a lot for us over the years, but not only store our gear there, but they've also do a lot of wiring and that. So any players out there, guitar players, bass players, anything that want guitar rigs built, these guys are the ones that can do it. I had them do a couple rigs for me over there throughout our career. Last one I had built was probably 2011 or so, and I've been using that guitar rig ever since. So they're called Bestronics, Tinley Park, Illinois. Unbelievable job just setting up your guitar rig. I mean, I know everything is so compact today, and you can go out with a small quad Cortex or a Kemper or a Fractal or whatever you may use that makes it easy and compact. They're all great, but I still have the old school massive rig out there, and they did an amazing job just wiring it. It's just as professional and as clean as you can get. There's no spaghetti mess with all the cables. Everything is just cut to size and wired, and it's like unbelievable. So anyways, I gotta head there. All of our gear, came back from New Zealand and Australia. Came back, I don't even know when it came back. Probably a week or two ago. It's already been there. So I'm headed there now just to grab a few things out of my wardrobe case, out of the flight case. I might have thrown a couple bottles of wine in there from Australia when I was there. So kind of a little sneaky instead of bringing it back through the airport. Just thought I'd share a little secret. I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but I can't pass up on those great Australian wines, so had to bring a few bottles back. So I'm hoping that they're still in my case and they didn't confiscate it through customs. So I will find out shortly, because they could have kept it for themselves and probably enjoy some nice bottles of wine. Anyways, let me scroll through here. I'm seeing some names on here of some friends, people I recognize on here. What's up, Melbourne? We had a great time out there. We spent a few days off in Melbourne, so we had an awesome time. Plus, we hit 3 different vineyards on our day off, on one of the days off, just outside of Melbourne, probably about 2 hours outside of Melbourne. A bit of a drive out, but 3 really nice kind of boutique vineyards, and had a great time out there. So, and the shows were amazing. Obviously, we did 3 Knotfest days with Pantera, Lamb of God, Hailstorm, Skindred, Asking Alexandria. Just great lineup of bands. I know I left a few out, but just good time. Always fun running into our friends from Skindred, Hailstorm, like I said, Lamb of God, Pantera. That was my first time seeing Pantera with this lineup. Obviously, the last time I seen them before that was we played with them 2000 on Ozfest 2000 with the original lineup of Pantera, 4 guys with Dime and Vinny. And then shortly after that Ozfest, I think it was the fall of 2000, I seen them play again. And then obviously shortly after that, the band broke up for quite, they broke up at that point and went on to do other projects. So to see them back on stage with Phil and Rex, and now having Zach Wilde and Charlotte Benante from Anthrax up there, paying respect and tribute to Diamond Vinny, and to the Pantera fans to be able to hear those songs live again. Just it's an awesome time. Really brought me back. I was a huge Pantera fan growing up. Been to many concerts back in the day when we were just a local band. Very inspired by the guys, and very happy to be able to call them friends. To be able to share the stage with them, and many times, like I said, back in 2000, and then to see them again. So it was great because it's been many years. It's been quite a few years since I seen Rex. It probably was, I think the last time was Vinnie Paul's funeral. So it was great to see him again and see him back up on stage playing those great Pantera songs. And then it's been quite a few years since I seen Zakk Wylde too, because I haven't seen him since before COVID. So to be able to run into Zakk at the hotel in Australia and just talking to him like it was yesterday, it's always great when you have some musician buddies over the years. Years could go by, you run into them, and you're back to talking like it was yesterday. So always great to see him as well and have some time to hang out. But anyways, it's about it. Beautiful day here in Chicago. Going to the warehouse, check out my equipment and my wine that I had shipped over, and see how things are looking. Hopefully they made it through customs, no problem, and hopefully the gear is all intact. And we will have some shows. Like I said many times before, every time I get on here, I mentioned that we have 3 shows in May next month. That's all we have until the fall. So we're going to take the summer off because we toured a lot this past year. And last summer we were gone on the road a lot. Canada, Europe, and the U.S. And now just finishing this run in New Zealand and Australia. So not many shows this year. I think it's only like 6 or 7 that we're doing. So 3 in May. We got Rockville in Daytona, Florida in early May. We have a rescheduled show that we have to do in Des Moines, Iowa in May as well. And then we have Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio. Which is another massive lineup. The same promoter, Danny Wimmer. If you go on Danny Wimmer Presents, does all the big U.S. festival destination tours. So he's the man behind Rockville. He's behind Sonic Temple. He's behind Louder Than Life that we will do next fall. He's behind Aftershock in Sacramento, which will be in the fall as well. So Louder Than Life's in Louisville, Kentucky. That's either end of August or September. I don't know the date off the top of my head. But you can go to disturbed1.com. So DISTURBED, the number 1.com, and look at those tour dates to get the exact dates and locations and all that stuff. So, okay, what's up, Tracy? Let's see, I'm seeing some Josh. Trying to read as I drive. What's up, Beth? A lot of friends that I hear from on a daily basis here with Tracy and Beth. And let's see who else is on here. I haven't seen my kids jump on yet, they're in school today, but sometimes they like to surprise me and show me that they're playing on their phones when they're supposed to be in the classroom. So, I'm still a little tiny bit under the weather. I normally don't ever get sick, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it's allergy season out here that's been kind of rough on people. I kind of thought I might have had the flu a little bit last week, but I normally don't get sick like that, but this has been lingering a little bit. So a little bit of frog in the throat. My sinuses has been stuffy. Okay, what's that place? Sound Growler. Tinley Park Brewery. I've been in there once. It's pretty cool brewery. Lots of breweries out here. But a place called Sound Growler. Anybody from the south side of Chicago that may have heard of it. Pretty cool place. Give them a little plug right now. I know they got a smaller room connected that does a little bit of live music as well. I've only been in there once, but it was a cool place. Almost to the warehouse. And maybe I'll jump back on here and show you some of the equipment in our warehouse. So, and I'm just dressed down in my colorful blue Under Armour shirt and my little gray sweatpants because I plan on walking the trails and go do a little hiking, get a little exercise in today. I need to go visit my dad as well because I haven't seen him over the weekend because, like I said, I was a little under the weather. Oh, jeez. Now I got to drive through a little construction. But, yeah, I didn't get to see my dad all weekend because I didn't want to expose him. I'm not paranoid to all that stuff, but obviously he's a bit older and health a little more compromised, so I don't want to be getting him sick. But feeling a lot better today, even though I'm still stuffy a little bit, but no fever, no chills or none of that stuff. So that's about it. Let's see. I am pulling up. I'm not sure. I'm supposed to meet my guitar tech here, Jeremy. So Jeremy, if you've seen us live, I have him come out on stage with us and do the Sound of Silence. He'll come up and play acoustic guitar while I play piano. And he also plays guitar on a few other tracks. Don't Tell Me, our newest single, featuring Ann Wilson from Heart. I have Jeremy come up and play guitar with us just to fill out the sound a little bit more. He's been a longtime friend and a great guitar player. And, you know, sometimes I don't mind sharing the stage, let him have a little bit of the spotlight and have a moment. Good, great player. And he also plays on A Reason to Fight and Hold On to Memory. So some of the stuff when we do the acoustic stuff, I like to have him up there with us just to kind of fill out the sound live. Oh, he's on his way down from Milwaukee, and apparently he's not here yet. So this is where I'm at. Bestronics, this whole building, this huge warehouse. So it's not all of us. It's their business, massive business, and we just happen to take up some space for some of our gear in here. So, what's up, Dylan? I'm all set on here. Okay, now that I'm parked, I could read a few of your comments or any questions. Like I said, these festivals coming up are massive lineups, a lot of great bands. I know if I start naming them, I'm going to name the wrong days, but I know that we have stuff coming up with, I think Hailstorm will be on some. I know Motley Crue. I think some of the days might be off. I think like Judas Priest, and I got to even scroll through some of those because I know it's coming up. I got to see who else. But they're massive lineups. So Rockville and Sonic Temple coming up in May. So, what's up, San Diego? You seen us in 2020, okay? I think it was probably 2019 because 2020 was COVID, and I don't think we did any shows in the start of 2020. So it was probably 2019, but you're close. What's up, Colleen? And the festivals on the northeast coast? No, unfortunately not. I don't think we have anything on the east coast this year. Let me think hard about this. The only thing, like I said, is Daytona, Florida. That's it over on that side. In West Coast, the only thing we have is Sacramento in the fall for Aftershock. That's the festival. Okay, you need a Thailand show. What's up, Thailand? So our former manager lives in Thailand now. He moved. He was a Chicago guy, a friend of mine from back in the 90s. And then after we switched management, we stay in touch, we're friends, but he moved to Vegas and then decided just like about 2 years ago that he's moving to Thailand. So that's where he went. So I would love to come there. I'm hoping it would be great if we could do a show out there. But it's definitely on my list. All right, my guitar tech's here. It's time for me to pop in there and make sure all the gear looks good and go get my wine. So maybe I'll hitch up in a few if there's anything exciting to see in there. Peace out. Have a great day.